Well, guys, this may be a finale of sorts. I have one more box here from Vielstoys from Aliexpress. I've got one more box here. I managed to get an order in right before all of the extra tariff charges were starting to go into place when you try to order these on Aliexpress. If you don't know, U.S. politics, blah, 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 there's tariffs now on stuff coming from China. And Vielstoys on Aliexpress added like a 150% something charge on each one of these you get. So originally I figured it would be like $28 is now like $70 something. So yeah, currently these are unobtainable for United States fans unless they really, really want something so bad they're willing to pay that ridiculous upcharge. Hopefully everything will work itself out and we can actually get these again. But this will be one of the very last videos I do on these Aliexpress clones. And I did actually become an Aliexpress affiliate during all of this fiasco. So, hey, if you're not in the United States, I guess, and you might be interested in this, I will still put the link down in the description, but just keep in mind, if you are in the US, don't even bother, man. It stinks. It's big doo-doo. It's big poo-poo. But hey, I got a few more here that I'm excited to show. Hopefully we can end this on a bit of a bang. This is stuff that isn't like super necessary for a Black Series collection, but it's stuff that I wanted. And especially with all the tariff stuff coming, I was like, I should probably get something. Alright, let's talk about this one first, because this one's one of my most anticipated. For whatever reason, with all the 187th stuff Aliexpress did, they never did the Airborne. And if they do the Airborne now, I will be very disappointed because I'm not going to be paying $70 for it. But they did do a Heavy, at least. We've gotten the Heavy in the 212th of 101st, and now in the 187th. And yeah, this looks cool. It looks nice. I dig it. Still has that insanely awesome helmet that Aliexpress uses that Black Series unfortunately doesn't. Oddly enough, though, you would expect the helmet to have like the purple chin and some of the shock trooper lines like you would expect from a shock trooper. But no, it's just a very plain Jane kind of style right there. Yeah, I mean, it still looks great. Still uses the 3.0 body. Still moving exactly as these do. But man, it's very somber if you ask me, getting these knowing that this is pretty much the end. At least for now, because I won't be getting any more. My Aliexpress collection will be concluding with this video, essentially. They've done a great service to Black Series clone collections, and they got me excited for Clone Trooper collecting again, and the fact that it's, you know, that the song has been sung, the bell has been rung, it is what it is, man. Yeah, this one definitely does look very cool. I do enjoy the look of this one quite a bit. Yeah, it's 187th. What can I say? It looks good. It's a Heavy. Next up, keeping the shock trooper theme going, I got this one that is essentially Thire. It's not 100%, but it's close enough. Essentially, all you need is a shock trooper with a pauldron and a comma. It's not the right pauldron, but it still works. It still does the job. And it is on a 2.0 body, interestingly. I figured it would have been on a 3.0, but I guess this one's a little older. I didn't get this one when it first came out because I wasn't sure if I needed it. But with the aspect and the prospect of this potentially being the last Aliexpress purchase, I was like, you know what? I think I want a Thire for my Black Series clone collection. And yeah, this one's cool. I definitely do enjoy this. It uses the same like Clone Wars style paint on the helmet, where it does not have the stripe, which stinks if you ask me. But hey, it goes with all the other ones I have, so it's, at the end of the day, not that big of a deal. But yeah, this one's on the 2.0 body, rest in peace. This one's on the 2.0 body, so, you know, it doesn't have as great of, rest in peace again, doesn't have as great of motion or flexibility, but it's still a good one. It's Commander Thire. I gotta cut his finger so he actually has a trigger finger because that looks awful and is functioning terribly. But yeah, you know, for a Thire in your Black Series collection, this definitely was a good option. Not anymore. Not for $70, it ain't. But we've got one more. This one is perhaps one of the more exciting ones. And it's going to break my heart when they do a 501st and 187th and all that. And I can't get them. This is a 212th Recon Trooper. Yeah, Bark Trooper, Recon Trooper, whatever you want to call it. That is what this is. It's on a 3.0 body. It has the strap, but not the shoulder pad. And it has the Recon helmet that we got with Neo. I forget, does the Recon head, is it the normal clone head? Yeah, it's the normal one. I wasn't sure if it was the weird skinny airborne one or not. But yeah, I figured for a 212th collection, me being such a big fan of the 212th, this is one I definitely would be happy to have. It's something we've never really seen before in the 212th ranks. But now they've done the heavy, they've done ARF troopers, they've done Recon. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I always call these guys Recon. I don't know why. They're technically Bark troopers, but I've always just referred to them as Recon. Probably because the term Bark trooper has referred to a few different style of trooper. So it's kind of hard for me to solely identify this trooper as a Bark trooper. But it's a Bark trooper. It's a Bark trooper. Would have loved to see the yellow Bark trooper, you know, my boy. But hey, I'll take a 212th one. I appreciate how it has the triangle on the head. Again, I'm missing that shoulder pad. I really wish this mold would have had it. I don't really understand why it doesn't. But yeah, this one's neat. Definitely neat. And I guess that's pretty much all I have to say on these. Well, guys, there we go. The end of an era. For now, anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to get into all the tariff stuff. It is what it is. A lot of people have made videos on it. I made a community post initially mentioning this. But I'm happy I got one last order in before it really hit. I'm happy I got a few more. These are honestly just really nice additions to your Black Series collection, like these three right here. All three of these are not necessities, and they're not like named characters or anything. Well, technically I'm using that as Thire, but it's not a named character. It's basically just a shock trooper with a comma. But for me, it'll be my Thire. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool stuff. Definitely do enjoy these, but I do have to say the excitement and the energy that the initial ones, especially with the heavies, that the initial heavies were giving me has definitely faded with the very somber tariff news and the implementation of that. Again, I am an Aliexpress affiliate. If you want to use the link down in the description, if you are in a country or region that can actually purchase these without a ridiculous upcharge, feel free. But otherwise, hope you enjoyed taking a look at these. I hope it wasn't too negative of an experience for you. But I figured I would do one last little shebang on the 6-inch Vielstoys clones. I will hopefully be getting one of the Doom Troopers. That'll be its own video, since that's its own entire, like, new weird mold. So even though that one is also unobtainable, like, the listing isn't even up anymore, hopefully you guys get something out of that video whenever I make it. But yeah, guys, there we go. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. What's your view on the tariff situation if you want to share it? But please don't make it too political. And what do you think about these figures? I think they're pretty cool. I recommend them for those who can obtain them, but if you can't, I sincerely apologize. Alrighty, guys, thank you very much for watching yet again. Special shout out to channel members, as always. Thank you all so much for the continued support. Have a great one, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.